as Donald Trump's health secretary fended off questions about whether the president is too distracted by Twitter to focus on health care reform. The White House's top legislative liaison officials said the Senate was getting close to agreement on a bill to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, Barack Obama's signature legislative achievement. Trump wrestling body slam. Tweet encourages violence against reporters. CNN says read more. Mark Short, the White House Legislative Affairs Director, told Fox News Sunday Trump was spending the weekend making calls to lawmakers to get the Senate package across the finish line. As Short spoke, Trump sparked a war of words in the media by tweeting a video, apparently taken from Reddit, of himself body slamming a man with a CNN logo for a head, with the message, #FraudNewsCan, #Fin. On NBC's Meet the Press, Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price was asked if the president's tweeting was getting in the way of the legislative effort. The fact of the matter is that he can do more than one thing at a time, Price said, in a tense interview in which he also refused to comment on the president's tweeted abuse of MSNBC host Mika Brzezinski. The president's held multiple meetings within the White House itself, Price added, with physicians, with small business groups, with other folks who have been harmed by Obamacare, with patients, individual stakeholders from across this land who tell him and have told us repeatedly that the current system is collapsing. And that's what the president talks about. The Senate health care bill did not reach a vote this week, after conservative and moderate senators signaled their opposition, in the face of intense pressure from constituents and after a Congressional Budget Office (CBO) score that said 22 million Americans would be without health insurance by 2026 if the bill was passed. In May, the CBO said the House version of health care reform, which was squeezed through the lower chamber and celebrated in the White House Rose Garden, would leave 23 million people without insurance in the same time frame. Short told Fox News Sunday the CBO now has two versions of the bill to score. The Texas Senator Ted Cruz is pushing a conservative version that aims to aggressively reduce costs, while the other version of the bill could bolster health care subsidies for lower-income people. America's broken healthcare system. In one simple chart read more. He also said, CBO credibility should certainly be questioned at this point. Senate Republicans have also been increasing political pressure on the CBO attack, also followed by Price. Short said the White House hoped to pass a repeal and replace bill, but he reiterated that Trump believes Republicans should consider an option of immediately repealing the act and replacing it later, if senators cannot reach agreement. Trump suggested repeal without an immediate replacement in a tweet on Friday, an action that would break a key campaign promise. He also insisted this week that he is engaged with healthcare policy and knows and understands the details of the Senate bill. Some of the fake news media likes to say that I am not totally engaged in healthcare, the president tweeted on Wednesday. Wrong, I know the subject well.